What a load of fucking shit! Why do I bother? Why do I bother? Well, it's going on mute again. Goodbye. You know, been watching the remake of The Fog. You know, the 2005 remake of it. Never seen it before. Started at 9, it's now 10:10. I mean, after 20 minutes I put it on mute. And dug some Thin Lizzy songs out while I was deciding what to do with the rest of it. It's dreadful. It's going to be the worst remake in cinema history. Did it even get played at cinemas? Did it go straight to fucking DVD? It's shit. 5 minutes into it, right, I heard the music. Yep, I heard the music. I knew from that point onwards it's going to be a shit film, because John Carpenter, the director of the original Fog, his work was masterful. You know, he's one of my favourite directors. I mean, he did all his music scores as well, composed them all. Him and Deborah Hill produced as well. So many people have tried to emulate John Carpenter's films. Well, remake them even. Like this pile of dog's excrement. I mean, this, right? The Fog. The Fog. Doesn't even resemble the original. Few people have got the same names, and that's about it. Stevie Wayne and a son, Andy. God. I mean, the fucking DJ's too young. Adrian Barbeau's the better one in the 1980 version, and most of the cast are all fucking 20-something-year-old kids. Where are the adults? Where's Tom Atkins? Where's Jamie Lee Curtis? Oh, she's got to be blonde as well. Jamie Lee Curtis's original character, she had short hair and she wasn't blonde. Oh, but you've got to have a blonde in Hollywood, haven't you? Otherwise you won't make it. You're not gropable enough. It's dreadful. There's no suspense. It's just, you know what's going to happen. You know what's around every corner. Like I say, the music doesn't even go with a film. It's crappy, classical, kind of John Williams kind of stuff, you know. Belongs in a Spielberg film, not a fucking film like this. However, the 1980 John Carpenter original, John Carpenter composed the score, and it was like, you know, he was a master of the synth, wasn't he? But it's just, it's even the fucking diversion from the original plot makes as much sense as a social justice warrior. I mean, no one's convincing. You know, like in the original, Adrian Barbeau was pretty convincing. But the DJ in this, God knows who she is. She looks too young anyway. She's got a fucking 10-year-old kid or something, and she only looks fucking 20. So she must have had this kid when she was 10. She's about as convincing as I was when I proposed to me fucking wife years ago. It's just no atmosphere or anything. It's just, it's shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, not all remakes are bad. I actually like some of them better than the originals. But the original Fog, for me, you know, the 1980 one, some say it's 79, some say it's 80, whichever. But I seen it at the cinema in 1980. In the good old days in England, when you used to go and see 2 films, not just one. Yeah. See, The Fog wasn't the main feature. Alien was, and that's what it was on with. So you watch The Fog first, and then you've got a break in between the films. You go for your popcorn, your fucking Coca-Cola or what have you, and you come back for the main feature, which was Alien. And I always remember the trailers when I was at the cinema. Back in them days, it was always advertising The Shining with the blood pouring out the lift, and I was thinking, ooh, that looks really scary. I never got to see that at the cinema though. Yeah, I was only 13 at the time. God knows how I managed to get into cinemas when I was that age to see X-rated movies. I think it was me bum fluff at the time, yeah. I looked quite old for a 13-year-old back then, actually, come to think of it. And that, that was full of suspense. The original Fog. Always will be. I've got the soundtrack, I've got 2 John Carpenter CDs, the best of John Carpenter, the best of John Carpenter 2. Got them both in New York. God, that long ago. It was before Jesus was born, I think. But I implore all of you, do not attempt to waste your eyesight or a second of your time trying to watch this shitty fucking film, because you'll regret it. I can't do that. I've tried to watch it, 5 minutes, mute. I'll give it another chance. 20 minutes later, mute. And now I'm just going to keep the fucking mute on and look for some, I don't know, some Tangerine Dream or something to ease me brain. After the confusion of as to why anyone would fall asleep and dream about remaking a film like that. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, Rob Zombie tried to remake Halloween, another John Carpenter classic. It was shit. It all relied on gratuitous violence. There was no violence in the original 1978 John Carpenter version of Halloween, was there? No. That's the trouble with a lot of fucking horror films now. Oh yeah, I love gory films and all that. If it's in the real, proper context, not just willy-nilly, let's scare the audience and let's repulse them with a skewer going through someone's eyeball and popping out the fucking left ear. Does nothing for me. You know what I mean? It just makes you turn away from the screen in disgust if it's not in the right context. The killings are in this. I've only seen fucking one person get killed in it so far. It's been on like fucking 75 minutes, you know what I mean? Oh, it's brilliant. It's so gripping. Not. Oh, it's got to be the worst remake. I mean, I thought the Amityville Horror remake was bad. I thought the Hitcher remake was fucking bad. They were bad, but this, it takes bad filming, bad filmmaking to a whole new level, I tell you now. It's just unbelievably atrocious. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think I'm laughing out of sadness, actually. I mean, I heard a lot about this film upon its release, and the critics had a fucking field day. And I thought, give it a chance. Even I had me doubts, at the time. I thought, how can you remake a film like that? And now I understand the critic's point of view. Some twat even remade fucking Assault on Precinct 13. Another 1976 John Carpenter classic. Completely murdered the fucking film! Leave John Carpenter alone. Fucking hell, what's the matter with fucking the film industry now is dying at a rapid rate, isn't it?